Eden and Hogan Hazard, Serena and Venus Williams, Stephen and Seth Curry, the Antetokounmpo brothers, Michael and Ralph Schumacher. These are some of the most famous athlete siblings in the world. Siblings born to parents who have hit the absolute jackpot in life. But for some of them, it can also be a curse. Imagine growing up with a sibling who's one of the best in the world and what they do. For Fabian Vettel, that's been his reality from day one. Today we're going to be diving into the life and career of Fabian Vettel, a man who grew up in the shadow of his four-time world champion, Sebastian Vettel. But what happened to Fabian Vettel, and why does his career feel so underwhelming? Fabian Vettel was born on December 10, 1998, in a small German town called Heppenheim. He grew up in a family that lived and breathed motorsport. While Sebastian was rapidly making a name for himself, Fabian was just a kid watching his brother from the sidelines. Imagine watching your sibling soar to stardom and wondering if you'll ever live up to the same name. From an early age, Fabian showed an interest in motorsports, just like his brother. But unlike Sebastian, who was breaking records as a teenager, Fabian took a more gradual approach to racing. He entered the racing scene later, at age 16, working his way up through karting in smaller leagues. He wasn't a prodigy like Sebastian, but he was doing what he loved. In 2017, Fabian made his car racing debut by competing in the Audi Sport TT Cup, a support event for the Deutsche Tourenwagen Masters and the 24 Hours of Nürburgring, where he took his maiden podium in the 8th round at the Nürburgring. He went on to finish the season in 9th in the Drivers' Championship with the average finish of 7.4th. In 2018, he joined Conrad Motorsports to compete in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Europe, finishing 12th in the championship. In the year 2019, he competed in the ADAC GT Masters for Mann-Filter Team HTP. Together with his teammate Philipp Eilis, he took his maiden podium at Zandvoort. The duo finished the season in 21st place. That year, he also joined Get Speed Performance to compete in the 24 Hours of Nürburgring, where he and his teammates Philipp Ellis, Luca Ludwig, and Jules, this guy, finished 6th overall. Impressive stuff. Then came 2021, when Fabian joined WS Motorsport for the Hockenheim Ring round of the ADAC GT4 Germany, though unfortunately he found little success. But 2023 brought new opportunities. At the heart of Austria, at the Red Bull Ring, Fabian made his open-wheel debut in the Boss GP Series. And what's Boss GP Series, you might ask? It's a European motor racing series, originally called Boss Formula Series when it began in 1995, later evolving into the Euroboss Series. And no, it has nothing to do with the famous designer brand. Boss stands for Big Open Single Seaters, where open-wheel cars from the past years from F1, F2 and IndyCar are used for racing. This was it, his first time in an open-wheel F2 car, a massive opportunity to prove himself worthy of the Vettel name. As the lights went out, Fabian delivered a strong performance, engaging in a fierce battle with Checo Malovasi. When the checkered flag dropped, Fabian secured his first podium finish in an open-wheel car. In the following round, he went on to finish P3 again. This was it. He has proven people wrong and showed people he is more than meets the eye. This could be the moment that opens his door to high-class racing. It's hard to ignore the elephant in the room, the comparison to his brother. While Fabian's recent performance was impressive, at his age, Sebastian was already a two-time Formula One world champion, having just come off of one of the most dominant seasons of all time. At the age when Fabian first stepped into a race car, Sebastian was already in Formula One. And today, at 25, Fabian's age, Sebastian was already regarded as one of the greats, with 3 championships to his name. While Sebastian is celebrated as a Formula One icon, Fabio never quite reached those same heights. But maybe that was never the goal. Perhaps he wanted to create his own path without the burden of living up to a legacy he didn't choose. And maybe that's where the story of Fabian Vettel becomes inspiring in a different way. Not everyone who enters the world of sports needs to be a global superstar. Even though Fabian's career didn't reach Formula 1, he still made a name for himself, becoming a respected driver in other racing categories. For the Vettel family, having two sons who found success on the track is already an extraordinary achievement. At the end of the day, Fabian Vettel's story isn't about trying and failing to be Sebastian. It's about finding his own pace and appreciating that success looks different for everyone. Sometimes the most remarkable thing you can do is carve your own path, and in that way, Fabian's career is anything but underwhelming. Today, he's a successful racing instructor and content creator, and I'm pretty sure he couldn't be anything but happy. This is Fabian Vettel's story, and maybe in a way, he's a reminder that you don't have to follow anyone's roadmap to make your life a success. I've been Izzo, and thanks for watching.